I've recently noticed how bad my morning routine is. I just sit on the couch and watch YouTube videos until I have to get up. So today we're trying the world's most productive morning routine backed by science. Could you believe that my morning routine, the world's most productive morning, could start at 9:28 p.m. I need to write a not to-do list. So these are the things that I do not want to incorporate into my morning routine tomorrow. And by writing them out tonight, it will lead me to have a very stress-free sleep and a very stress-free morning, because I will already know what I don't want to do tomorrow. I don't want to go on my phone until 9 a.m. I don't want to scroll through Instagram until 10 a.m. I don't want to lie in bed and procrastinate getting up. I'm just going to get straight up and I'm going to be happy about it. And I don't want to have any negative thoughts. Okay, the next piece of research that I read was they recommended that for a really productive morning routine, you sleep in your gym clothes. I personally think that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard, but my compromise is I'm gonna sleep with my gym clothes right next to my bed. I'm gonna put them straight on. I'm not gonna get into any other clothes. I have to go straight from pajamas to my gym clothes. That's my compromise. All right, guys, she's ready for the morning. Good morning, guys. I literally feel so tired. Okay, so the way that I have to get up is very specific. It says, wake up and roll over onto your right side. Push yourself up into a sitting position before standing with a straight back. No hunching. It's the greatest way to get up. Takes the pressure off your heart and back. I'm officially out of bed. I can't say that that method of getting out of bed has made me feel any different, but maybe my heart and back are thanking me right now. I just have to say, I don't know why, but whenever I have to get up really early, I literally cannot fall asleep. Like, I took melatonin, I took hemp oil, and I literally probably slept for like 3 hours. Okay, it says, get straight up, drink water, take a deep breath. Researchers found that you're running low on oxygen first thing in the morning. That felt pretty good. Okay guys, she's ready for the day. I know that this is like not how you're meant to wake up, but all I want is a coffee, and I'm not gonna do it because the rules say that I have to wait until at least an hour after I wake up, because apparently in the morning your cortisol levels are high, which is the stress hormone, and apparently that decreases the effect of the caffeine. So I will be having my coffee at like 8 a.m. and I'm so excited. It's gonna be my motivation for this morning. The next step is you're meant to lift your arms above your head or stretch. This apparently gives you a sense of expansiveness, which gives you a jolt of energy. I don't know how that's gonna do that, but let's give it a go. It does feel really good. So now it says that you need 15 minutes of sunlight, which is going to be tricky because the weather here in Sydney is absolutely not, like, there's no sunlight. But while I was in the sunlight, I was going to meditate. So I'm just going to meditate here. I have meditated in the morning before and I really love it. I always feel so good having done it, but this is absolutely not something that I normally integrate into my morning routine. My morning routine is literally wake up, have a coffee, sit on couch, watch YouTube videos, get on with the day. So anything is an improvement to that.
And as you breathe out, you can just gently close the eyes and allow the breath to return to its natural rhythm.
I definitely feel good because I don't think meditating ever really makes you feel worse. But I'm so tired. I don't want to just complain. And I said my intention was, oh my God, my intention was no negative thoughts. So how can I flip the script? I am acknowledging that I'm tired right now and I want to crawl back into bed. But I'm grateful that I'm up on a Sunday morning at 6:52 a.m. before all of the rest of the peasants who are still asleep, who are not meditating right now, who are probably hungover, and who are gonna wake up at like 10 a.m. And I'm gonna have done a full work day by 10 a.m. So suck on that. I did heaps of research on like the science, but also what CEOs and, you know, really high profile, successful people do. And so this next point is what Steve Jobs apparently does every morning. He wakes up and he asks himself, if today were my last day on earth, what would I do differently? If today was my last day on earth, I would have a coffee in my bed watching YouTube videos, because that's my favorite thing ever to do in the mornings. I would probably play a little bit of Nintendo Switch, just really love doing that. I would hang out with a friend. I would hang out with Ethan. I would hopefully get to somehow see some kittens, and I would cuddle some kittens. And then I would just go to some super expensive restaurant and like treat myself to a nice fine dining experience. You get the picture. I'm a fan of treating myself. The next step on my world's most productive morning routine is making my bed, because science shows that regularly making your bed can make you happier and more productive. And I love that. Boom. This actually makes me feel so good. Like, I don't always make the bed, and I have to say, this is giving me a big serotonin boost right now. Like, damn. I feel very accomplished. I think I'm just really proud of myself that I got myself up at 6:15. Like, who does that on a Sunday morning? This is the part that I have been dreading a little bit, which I'm trying to challenge that negative thought in my mind, because exercise is so good for us. I have recently started running, which I've actually weirdly been loving, and I have never really been someone who's loved running before, and I've started getting the runner's high, and I have to say it is like actually really amazing. But do I want to be doing this at 6:55 a.m. on a Sunday morning? Absolutely not, but I will do it. I'm gonna do it, and the crazy thing is, the second that I actually start running, I'm gonna love it, and I know that. It's always the first part that's the hardest. So if you guys are ever struggling with motivation to go to the gym or go for a run, just go to the gym. You don't even have to work out, but I mean like physically go to the gym and walk into your gym and just stand there. If you go home, that's fine, but at least you're creating the habit. And honestly, by the time you get there, you'll end up working out anyway, because you will have made the effort. Same as like going for a run. Just start by putting on your running shoes and going outside, and you could just go for a walk. And then if you feel like running, you can do that. It's all about creating the habit, you know. So 20 to 30 minutes of exercise in the morning is recommended. You of course can work out at night, but there has been some research to say that working out in the morning boosts deep sleep even more than working out in the evening. On top of that, research has found that you're more likely to work out in the morning because you do it straight when you wake up, whereas if you leave it till the end of the day, it's often postponed or forgotten about, or other things are prioritized. Also, just on a personal note, I need to wake the fuck up, and going for a run in the 14-degree weather is definitely going to make that happen for me, so it's time. Okay, I'm gonna listen to Emma Chamberlain's podcast because I'm obsessed with her, and if I need the energy boost, I'm gonna listen to the best hits of 2017. And I honestly don't want any questions about that.
Saw you leave your car keys in there.
Guys, it is literally freezing outside, but I'm gonna start running. I'm gonna put my run keeper on. Wish me luck, pray for me.
And I let you, I watch the world light up. Oh, 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 oh. But now I wanna know, oh, 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 oh. Where did we let it go sideways? I don't think I could ever put behind me. There's no more mountain words that I can say that can't stop us slamming on the brakes. Before I knew it, we let it go sideways.
That was really, really good, that run. I loved being outside. At this time of morning, it's just so beautiful. Like the sun was beaming through the trees and the air was so crisp and cool because we're in autumn now in Sydney and oh my God, all the birds are chirping. It's so beautiful right now. So I really loved being outside in that aspect. It also definitely helped me wake up a little bit. But I haven't had any caffeine, so I definitely was like very slow on my run. Okay, so as you can see, we're at my desk, and as you can probably also see, the sun is beaming through, so I can get my 15 minutes of sunlight right here while I also do another task. So something that a lot of the top CEOs had in common in their morning routine was writing down what they're grateful for. This is something that I go on and off with doing. Whenever I do it, whenever I either speak or write down what I'm grateful for, I feel so positive, and it also helps you notice other things to be grateful for throughout your day so that you're seeking out positive experiences rather than negative experiences. On top of doing my gratitudes, I'm actually also going to journal. Now, journaling has so many proven benefits. It can reduce stress, improves immune function, keeps memory sharp, boosts your mood, and strengthens emotional functions. Okay, I just finished journaling. I wrote down what I was grateful for and also what I'm manifesting. That was just something that I wanted to do. It's not that I believe that writing it down is gonna make it come true. Obviously you have to put in so much hard work, but it's more just like so that I can visualize what goals I want and what I'm actually hoping for out of this year and out of my life. And I feel great. Honestly, the main thing that made me feel so good right now was sitting in the sunshine. The sun is really waking me up, which is so nice. That is scientific as well. Your circadian rhythm kicks into gear if you have sunlight on your face. Apparently it's really good for waking you up. Guys, I just was convinced that I had lost my Kindle. I'm like stress running around the apartment like, how does anyone lose a Kindle? I literally was using it the other day and now I just can't find it. But I found my Kindle and I'm currently reading Atomic Habits. If you know me in real life, then you will have heard me talk about this book. Like, I can't shut up about it. It is such an incredible book. It's like a self-development book, and it basically teaches you how to be better, how to be 1% better every day and break bad habits and form good habits. And like, it's actually incredible. I cannot recommend this book enough. Okay, I changed into a white t-shirt and blue jeans. I picked these out yesterday, and that obviously just saves you from making a big decision the day of, and it frees up your mind for actual decisions that you'll have to make throughout the day. I just went with a really basic outfit, but I made sure that I put jeans on, because for me, if I'm wearing comfortable pants, like track pants or something like that, I just want to lie on the couch, whereas if I'm in jeans, I will be working today. That is not backed by science, that's just my personal experience. But anyway, I'm just gonna do a little bit of skincare, a little bit of perfume. There's nothing like that to just make you feel very productive. I'm also going to brush my hair, and of course, brushing my teeth. Let's do a smoothie taste test. It's such a good smoothie. 9 out of 10. Okay, so the first thing is check email. I don't get a crazy amount of emails, but I'm gonna be honest and let you guys know that I actually don't respond to a lot of emails. Let me just have a quick debrief, and like, I don't mean to sound ungrateful at all, right? But because I have a YouTube channel, I do get emails from brands, and sometimes the brands are like super, super legit brands like Ana Luisa or True Earth, brands that I really love working with. But then you get the emails that are very interesting. For example, they might get my name wrong. The other thing that they do is some brands will literally start their email with, "Hi baby." For me, that is not, it's just not, you know? Anyway, so I'm gonna go through and reply to a few people. I have finished the email, so I'm gonna check that off my to-do list. The next thing is make plans and strategize. I actually just did a massive brainstorm for my YouTube channel and scheduled everything out. I did that a few days ago. So what I'm gonna do for this one is Ethan, my boyfriend, is actually on The Voice Australia this year, which is insane. By the time you guys are watching this, it will have already come out. His blind audition was on the 26th of April, and he did in fact get through. He got 4 chair turns. Every single judge turned for him, which is absolutely mind-blowing. So what I'm trying to do is just come up with a kind of like a content plan for him, because he's a musician. This is not his specialty. He's really good at social media, but I do this as a job. So I'm just gonna keep going. I've made like a Google Sheet, which you may or may not be able to see up here. And I'm just gonna keep going through and writing out some content ideas so that he hopefully can get more people listening to his original music. I'm really hoping that this plan can help him out a little bit.
I'm just getting older. The world keeps getting colder, but I stay warm when I'm with you.
Okay guys, it's 10:19. I've done all my strategizing that I told you guys about for Ethan's social media. And also the next thing on my list was to work on a personal passion project, which I've actually started editing a video, which is like my absolute passion. So I feel so good. The fact that it's only 10:19 and I have done this much with my morning just blows my mind. Like I never am this productive, and I've been up for 4 hours. I do feel like this is such a productive way to live your life. And I hope you guys had fun. I had so much fun, and I will see you guys next week with a new video. Bye!